Hard work, if done right, has no choice but to pay off. Hard work, if done right and consistently, has no choice but to pay off, right? But I've never heard anybody say a good conversation pays off. Now it can, depending on what we're speaking on, but if we're talking about fitness, except when you're in a learning stage, but when it's time to do, it's time to do. All right, so that's just the pro tip of the day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, but this video ain't about that. Y'all read the title. Should you hire a personal trainer? There's reasons that you should, there's reasons that you shouldn't. All right, and in this video, I'm gonna mostly talk about the cons. All right, because of just what I be seeing all the time. All right, I've been in the gym for about 10 years, right? Give or take 10 years. There's been ups, there's been downs, there's been setbacks, there's been shutdowns of the gym, there's been, you know, times I couldn't go because of this and that and the third, transportation, whatever. So 10 years, off and on, mostly on then off, all right? That's how I got most of my experience, hands-on, right? And what I've noticed about personal trainers in most gyms that I've been in, not all of them, but I would say a good, if not 90%, close to 90% of the personal trainers that I have met or interacted with, and it's been hundreds of them, literally, all right, 10 years, think about it. Most of those guys are at a beginner level, all right? If you're a beginner, you're trying to learn, to me personally, it does not make sense to hire somebody who's a beginner. This is no disrespect to personal trainers, all right? If you're a personal trainer or you want to be one, you want to become one, put your education and knowledge of fitness first, all right? First. There's no reason that there's a lot of people I've seen getting trained by a personal trainer on almost a daily basis, getting trained by a personal trainer, and they seem like they got more knowledge about said thing than that personal trainer. What's the big problem? Okay, for one, you're spending your hard-earned money. And for two, you're spending your time, which you cannot get back. You lose money, you waste money, you can make more money back. You can learn from your mistakes. You ain't getting your time back, all right? You wasting years, all right? At the end of the day, you're getting older every day. We all are, all right? So no disrespect to anybody. I'm speaking on all of us. We're getting older every day. Every day you're getting older. Every year you're getting older. You spend all your money and time on somebody, and it's end up being a waste of time and a waste of money. You're gonna look back with regret. All right. Number two, a lot of these guys, and a lot of people are going to say this, and you're right if you say this, genetics, right? But a lot of these trainers don't look the part. A lot of these guys are training people to have muscle when they don't have muscle. They're training people to lose weight when they themselves haven't lost any weight. All right, take all this with a grain of salt. I'm just saying. If you want to pay somebody, pay them. But for me, when there's free information that somebody's giving you, yes, I'm trying to get you to watch my other video, Top 10 Misconceptions About Weight Loss. It's an hour long. And it's an hour long for a reason, because it has an answer to all your fitness and weight loss questions for free, with actuality, from a guy who has a six-pack, about to be 40 years old in August. I'll be 40 years old in August. Got a six-pack, lost 130-something pounds, and still lift heavier weights than guys double my body size. What that means? That always comes. When I say stuff like that, it always comes. What that means, let me explain to you what that means. What are your goals? Your goals to get more muscle? Naturally. Your goals to get stronger naturally, lose weight naturally, keep it off naturally. what that means is I've done it. I'm teaching you how to do it. There's other ways, and this always comes with it too. And this is a crutch that I hate when people use. What works for me works for me. What works for you works for you. And we could go different routes. Yeah, you're right. But make sure when you're saying that is actually working. 90% of people say that I've seen, that said that to me, it ain't working for them. Whatever they're doing ain't working for them. I was in Facebook, right? I was arguing with, not an argument, we cool, whatever. An old friend, right? He was talking about going vegan and whatever. And no, he was talking about a fast of fasting from meat for an extra amount of time. I'm like, why? For weight loss? Okay, if you're going vegan, no disrespect with vegans. Hold on. No disrespect at all. I understand the cause, all right, when it comes to animal cruelty. I'm not talking about animal cruelty when I talk about this, all right? So for those who are going to jump to conclusions, all right, please don't be that type. Please be the type to listen. You're not trainable if you cannot listen, all right? So that's why I can't be a personal trainer myself. We're going to talk about that later, all right? But what I'm saying is this. Meat does not make you fat. And for those who are trying to get on a weight loss journey by not eating meat, they usually don't take in consideration of counting their calories. People try everything that they possibly can besides counting their calories. And what does that have to do with a personal trainer? Because a lot of times these personal trainers be putting people on diet plans that they probably don't even follow themselves. They just slapping things together, cookie cutter everything for every person. You know what I'm saying? It could be a person who's 80 years old trying to stay mobile, and it could be a person that's 20 years old trying to get swole. And they're gonna put them on the same diet, the same workout plan, the same everything, because that's all they know, right? So, dang it. All right, paying attention to the road more than the camera. This is a bumpy road. I need to switch lanes. I think this lane is more bumpier than that lane. Traffic is not bad right now. But what I'm trying to say is this, man. The blind is leading the blind most of the time when it comes to these things. The blind is leading the blind. You know? I'm not going to listen to somebody who doesn't have results. I always use this analogy. If I got Jay-Z over here trying to teach me how to get money, and I got the guy who's begging me for $2 at QT, God bless, no disrespect, giving me advice to get money, right? He asking me for $2. This guy's over here is a billionaire, and I can only listen to one. Who you gonna listen to? Now, most likely, the guy I'm gonna give it to the guy. He ain't got a job, he ain't got nothing to do, he got nothing but time on his hands. He got time to ponder and wander. He probably got great ideas but never used them, right? But this is Jay-Z. That's just like, let me hit you with another one. That's just like, you got two guys trying to teach you how to play basketball, right? You can only listen to one for free. You got Michael Jordan, and you got me. Now, I'm a beast at fitness, I'm a beast at lifting weights, and I can play basketball. But when it comes to playing basketball, I'm not Michael Jordan. You better listen to Michael Jordan. Now, make it even worse. Now, what if you can listen to Michael Jordan for free and I'm charging you? And I don't even know what I'm doing compared to him. That's what getting a personal trainer is, all right? That's a crazy analogy, right? Remember, this Rapid Time Fitness you over at, all right? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. We ain't done, though. A lot of these personal trainers don't have years of lifting under their belt. So they don't know the proper form. They might have watched a few videos, they read a few books, they took an easy test and got certified. Oh, but they're certified. That's what people always hit me with. Man, dude, I know people who have passed that certification test who just started working out 3 months ago. You're hiring a beginner. Nine times out of 10, you hire one of these coaches, you're hiring a beginner. The ones who are actually worth hiring, you most likely ain't gonna be able to afford. So you're going to get what you can get, right? But you are messing up. What did I do? I did my own research. I guinea pigged myself. I left with lightweight until I felt like my form was good. And then I added a little more weight. And I left with that until I felt like my form was good. Then I added a little more weight. And I ain't talking about in a day. I'm talking about weeks, months, years. It takes time. All right? That's what a lot of people don't believe. People don't want to take time. They want to look up how to get abs in 2 weeks. How many times have you tried to do that? How many times have it worked? What's the definition of insanity? Keep trying the same stuff and it ain't working. All right? People do a lot of ab crunches, millions of ab crunches, never see their abs. That's because they don't lose the body fat first. All right? Now, developing your abs and ab workouts and this and that and third, they do help. All right? Compound movement is going to help more, though. You know, you use your core every day, everything you do. Even the talk. You use your core regardless. All right? But you say don't talk a lot in the gym. Nah, man, I'm busy, man. I got goals. All right? I wanna get a 600-pound deadlift. I'm not going to get there by talking to nobody. I'm not going to get there by a coach or a trainer who ain't never done anywhere near it. I'm trying to figure out how to deadlift itself. Like, come on, man. I'm not going to get it like that. I want a 400-pound bench press when I start eating again. When I get off my diet, not immediately. No, it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take a year. I want a 400-pound bench press. Well, how you going to do that? The same way I got a 365 bench press. The same thing I'm telling y'all all the time. I'm trying to keep my body symmetrical. Got every body part, every muscle in my body popping. How you do that? I'm gonna link my full body workout below. Do you need to do full body workouts? No. Do I always do full body workouts? No. But the reason why I always link that video is because people are not gonna usually take time to watch every video, all right? Almost, hey, excuse my language, almost. But I'm that serious, man. I don't even cuss like that. People are not gonna take time to watch my how to bench press videos, but you need to. People are not gonna take time to watch my video titled somewhere along the lines. I'm gonna try to hit it. The most important deadlift video on YouTube, which that video I need to redo because there's one big tip that I left out. All right, but watch that video and it'll get you 99% where you need to be when it comes to deadlifting. All right. Now it's still gonna take practice. Stop trying to max, all right? If you don't even know how to lift, this is the big problem. And I've seen coaches teach people this. People will fail a lift. Let's say you're trying to do 225 on a bench press. All right, let's say you warm up with lightweight, get a little heavier, right? 225 is not heavy to me, all right? For those who that's not heavy to, I'm speaking to beginners, all right? This video is for beginners. And I need gas. All right, cool. But what I'm saying is this. Let's say you do 185, you get it, right? And then you go up to 205 and you fail. I've seen a lot of people they fail and then they add weight. How are you gonna add weight when you couldn't even do the weight that you just tried? It doesn't make sense. I've seen coaches tell people to do that, right? One dude was trying to coach me, right? And he was so mad because I wouldn't let him coach me. I was cutting. And I think I forget how much I weighed, but I was only doing like 275, 285 on a bench, right, for a couple reps. Just working out. I wasn't maxing. This guy was like, man, I can help you get to 315 easy. I'm like, bro, do you know I've been to 315 years ago? I don't remember if this was before or after I did 365. But do you know I've been at 315 years ago? Do you not understand that I'm on a cut? Do you not understand that my calories are low? Do you not understand my body weight is lower than it was when I did the 315? And he's a coach. He don't understand these things. And he's a coach. And then the very next day, or the very next time I seen him, this is years ago, I don't remember the next day. But the very next time I seen him, either the next day or a few days after, or whatever, he's in there with one of his clients trying to show off on me, trying to show his client's strength that he can do what I could do or better. And the dude, he's about to break this guy's neck. They're dumbbell pressing, and the dude couldn't even handle the 80s. He tried to handle the 120s. I remember that. Dude almost dropped it on his face. Nice dog. Dude almost dropped. I don't want to film nobody else stuff, but it's a dog right in front of us. It's a nice little pit bull in the window. Who's that doggy in the window? Dang, that's a mix of a song. I tried to say something about a Pet Shop song, but then I said something about a pile nobody. Now I don't want to do that to the dog. That ain't what I was talking about. But man, I'm stupid, man. I'm crazy. But yeah, man, this video is kind of all over the place. I'm gonna probably have to redo it. But any questions? I'm gonna try to keep going. But any questions that you have to ask me that I might have left out, ask me. The whole point of this video is make sure you're getting your money's worth. All right. Make sure if you do hire, I'm not telling you don't hire a personal trainer or a coach, but make sure that person has some stuff under his belt, right? Some real stuff. Make sure he don't fit the criteria of anything I'm talking about in this video. And I'm gonna stop filming because this thing keep falling, and I really need to get that fixed. Nothing's wrong with the stand. It's a magnetized stand, and my old case broke, and the case that I had before was the one that had the magnet and the metal piece, and this one doesn't. So comment, like, subscribe, share. Peace. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna hit you with a little quote that I just made after I left the gym. All right, I'm gonna start hitting y'all back how I used to. It's about to be a hot box in this car. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. But yeah, man, this quick little tip. I'm gonna start giving y'all pro tips in the beginning of the video, no matter what the video is about, like I used to do. But I came up with this quote. It was I've never heard nobody say a good conversation pays off. No, dang it. I'm not editing it out. Yes, I am.